Ooh, boy, I'm excited for this one. I'm excited for this one, man. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Mr. Duga, coming at y'all with another episode of Dropping Dimes with Mr. Duga. And today I'm going to preview and predict Saturday night's NFC Divisional round matchup as you have the Detroit Lions hosting the Washington Commanders. Before I get into this video, man, for anyone, if you want to drop a dot on the Cash App, excuse me, my Cash App information is down in the description box. Also, if you want to follow me on social media, that information is down in the description box. If you're a subscriber to the channel, greatly appreciate the love and support. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification button, like the video, and share it with your folks, yo. Also, if you want to get VIP access to videos like this before everybody else, scroll down, click the join button, and get on the membership team, yo. Well, it's gonna be an interesting one. Obviously for a lot of reasons, man. If my Eagles win, if we beat the Rams, obviously we play the winner of this team. Um, Washington being a division rival and Jaden Daniels being an LSU Tiger. Very curious to see how they perform in this big spot. Very curious to see how Detroit performs coming off of a bye, which is something they never had like ever. You know what I'm saying? They might have had a bye maybe in like the early 90s or something like that, but in my lifetime, in my remembrance of football, I don't ever remember the Detroit Lions having a bye week, man. So this is two teams that's kind of in, unfamiliar territory. So it's gonna be interesting to see, man. It's Saturday night in Detroit. I know Detroit's fan base and crowd gonna be wrapped up. I'm anxious to see what happens. Starting off with the Commanders, man. Big win obviously last week, beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers on the road. Behind a game-winning field goal. Behind Zane Gonzalez. Also, man, I gotta apologize to Zane Gonzalez, man. I joked about him constantly rubbing his head before his game-winning kick against Tampa Bay, but I was oblivious to the fact that he had OCD, so I do want to apologize for that. But Jaden Daniels was outstanding in that game. Didn't look like a rookie whatsoever. Terry McLaurin made some big plays. De'Ami Brown got a big touchdown catch. Our old boy Ertz got some big catches on fourth down and stuff like that. And defensively, man, they did just enough. But the big play of the game was Bobby Wagner recovering Baker Mayfield's fumble, which to me was the turning point in the game, yo. And then you look at the Detroit Lions, like I said, coming off the bye week, but before that, they basically exposed the Minnesota Vikings, man. Attacking Sam Darnold. And we all know now Sam Darnold basically was a fraud, you know. But Jared Goff, great year. Pro Bowl quarterback. Jameer Gibbs has been outstanding, filling in for David Montgomery's loss of production. But David Montgomery's back for this game. So they got their Sonic and Knuckles, duo back for this matchup. Laporte, a solid tight end, one of the best offensive lines in the league. And defensively, they got a lot of missing pieces, but Aaron Glenn is a really good defensive coordinator. They scrappy. They do two players they do have on their defense still. It's Brian Branch and Kirby Joseph, who are all pro players. So it's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot of fun to see this matchup, man. Keys to the Commanders winning this game offensively, man. They got Jaden Daniels got to be incredible again. He got to be incredible. He got to throw it, run it. He got to look like he did at LSU. Man. Like he got to be Jaden Daniels from LSU versus Florida. Jaden Daniels. I think for Washington to rev a real shot in this game, they got to win this game in the shootout. And defensively, I think their keys defensively is they got to slow down the rushing game. Get Jared Goff in third and long situations. It's a lot easier for him whenever Montgomery and Gibbs are getting off running the ball, which obviously opens up everything they like to do. So for Washington, man, they're gonna have to slow down that rushing attack. Frankie Louvu and Bobby Wagner gonna be really big in this game. I feel like. And keys for Detroit, obviously the opposite. Offensively, get the run game going. Whenever the run game going, like I said, it opens up everything for that entire offense. Jared Goff is so much more dangerous as a quarterback whenever he has a consistent run game that he could play action off of. So if Detroit does that with the return of David Montgomery and the emergence that Jameer Gibbs showed when he was out, I think they should be fine offensively. And defensively, they're gonna have to contain Jaden Daniels' rush running. Jaden Daniels is gonna get out there in open field to try to make some things happen with his legs. Aaron Glenn and that defensive coaching staff gonna have to come up with a game plan to take his legs away. Because if Jaden Daniels could use his legs this game, especially on that, type of turf, it could be a long night for Detroit defensively, man. So they're gonna have to come up with a game plan to take his rushing ability away. As far as my prediction, man, I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I want Washington to win this game. I will be pulling for the Commanders. I know. For look, obviously as an Eagles fan, if we win, I want the NFC Championship game at home. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I'm not by all means terrified of going play in Detroit if we beat the Rams. But obviously, if I had an option, like give me the Commanders at home for an NFC Championship game. Obviously, with it being an NFC East division rival, I think that would be a ridiculous atmosphere. Getting them at home with a shot, with a trip to the Super Bowl. That's what I'm rooting for. And I do think Washington has a shot. Jaden Daniels got to be special. With the missing pieces on Detroit's defense, he has that opportunity to do that. I think they got a shot. But I'm gonna have to go Detroit, man. I'm gonna go Detroit simply because they're at home. I do think that they, with David Montgomery coming back to that lineup, is gonna bring them a level of physicality to the offense that I think Washington's gonna have a tough time dealing with. And I think defensively they're gonna make like one or two plays, man. That's gonna be the difference in the game. So I got Detroit beating the Commanders and hosting the NFC Championship game though. But I am pulling for Washington. But with that being said, man, that's all I got for y'all today. Appreciate y'all checking out the video. Hit the like button for your boy. Give me a subscribe. I have Philadelphia Eagles, NFL, and content of my other teams throughout the year. And like I mentioned, if you want VIP access to videos like this, scroll down, click the join button, and get on the membership team, yo. Y'all have a blessed one. Fly Eagles, fly.